So about a year ago, I looked at the high-grade Gundam Schwarzette. Probably not how you pronounce it. Yeah, it's a bootleg. I just wasn't ever thinking about getting it, but I saw it cheap on Temu, as is the case. And I also saw the Ecopla version, which is kind of defeating the purpose of having an Ecopla. It's just a bootleg, but I just really like the colors. And these are great. Like, these kits are from JMS. They have their own little box design, and they are pretty much, I think, one-to-one. I could be wrong, but they're as close as you can really get, I think. Nice tight joints. All the stickers, they work fine. The clear is very nice and crystal clear. I don't see any bubbles. I don't see any fogginess. It looks nice and glossy. The matte, yeah, the plastic's matte-ish. Like, it looks good. Maybe the official would be a little more glossy. Hard to say. They also come with a nice water slide decal sheet, so if you don't want to use the stickers that would go under here, you have them here. Not the deactivated. You get deactivated versions with these stickers, so you get like the ones with the pink, purple, and also just black. These just get the pink, no purple. But there's nice little designs you can add to it if you want to, which I think is pretty cool. I don't think they came with a stand. Pretty sure they didn't. Usually these kits do, but sometimes they don't. Now, the weapons are pretty cool too, because you can make them into a backpack and a couple different versions, but of course my favorite's the sword. The sword is very cool. Definitely looks better, I think, with black and the purple, but they're both cool. And I was content with that, but then I needed to get a free item on Temu, and I had to spend at least 10 bucks. And so I got another one. Now this one just came in a bag, and the instructions, if I get them out here, they say fighter, and I think that's usually Gao Gao, which I mean, from my experience and finding out all the comments, because sometimes I don't know what they are, Gao Gao's not that good. It's probably the bargain bin version, the dollar store version of bootleg high grades at the moment, or just Gundam kits in general. Now, side by side, I initially thought, well, I'm just going to change the sticker, so I have the black ones here and the like purple pink ones on the JMS, and I thought that was enough. But now looking at it, I don't even think the color is exactly the same. The JMS, it's a very, very soft gray, where the Gao Gao looks all pretty much white. Definitely not the same. I think the rest is about on par for the colors. Also, the Gao Gao is glossy, so the injection coating, like the layer of injection, whatever the heck it is called, is still on it, kind of. The grease or whatever it is, I don't know. And another thing, a big telling, is the clear. Extremely foggy. So while the plastic is glossy, the clear is foggy. So it's the exact opposite. I know if I had the sticker underneath, you could really tell the difference, but I think it shows up on camera how plain they are. Now, I put the stickers on the eyes of the JMS, but you can see you don't need them. Like, you have the pink underneath, so you don't need stickers for those eyes. Although, I think you can also tell the difference in quality of the detail. Hopefully, it might not be showing up. I didn't panelite either of these, which was probably a bad idea. But the definition, the edges of everything are definitely softer on the Gao Gao compared to the JMS. It's not like, oh boy, it's so bad. It's actually just, if you have it compared to one like this, like the official or a better bootleg, you'll be able to tell the quality. Even in the chest, I can see these three little notches on the very tips of the chest. It's definitely they're a little bigger, a little teeny bigger on the right one there, on the Gao Gao. Gao. And funny thing, this one, the Gao Gao, doesn't come with these. It does come with the foil, which I've used, but it doesn't come with the water slide that the JMS says. It does come with this, which I think is I'm pretty sure it's the logo from Witch from Mercury. And what you're supposed to do with this, I really like how it's rainbow, is you get a jizz stand. Gotta love the jizz stand. But you also get this really cool blue sparkly base. So since there wasn't no other neck, I'm just assuming you're supposed to take the one and just stick it in there, the one that you came with the other stand. So there you go. Now you can stay. I mean, that's a wide base, so you could have little ones on here to hold up the remote weapons as a display, which is a good idea. It didn't come with extra arms. I wish it did. That'd be even better, but it didn't. Now, besides the body, of course, we have to look at the sword. which it's a little loose. These little panels here, a little floppy, but just on the one side. This side is actually a little, it's like not super tight, but it's definitely not flippity flopping like that. But you could mitigate that by just using the handle that's in here. And it's like, it's supposed to be like that. Shut up. And they also, I think you can tell once again the difference in color. I hope it's showing off of the camera. How that's a very, very light gray. That's pretty much white. And if I untap everything, you'll be able to see the, first off, the sword that's pegged in here. And the clear pink for the blade is actually pretty good. I don't have it on the other one, but that blade looks pretty good. It's a little foggy. It is definitely a little foggy, but because it's so thin, you can't really tell that it's like got a really big issue, once again, unless you compare it to the other versions. And then these parts have the thicker stickers, which were about as good. Like the stickers are actually fine on this kit, the Gao Gao. Usually from ones I've had built before that I didn't know were Gao Gao, but yeah, fairly confident. They were kind of crap for stickers. These ones are actually pretty good, and they look good. They're nice and shiny, glossy, a little metallic, and they look good. Now, what I was gonna do was have the JMS. Well, okay, first off, what I wanted this guy, because once again, I just needed $10, and this guy I think was $7. It was really cheap, so you get what you pay for, right? But I wanted to initially paint this guy. We want to call this black. Charcoal, I don't know. I was going to paint it red because there is a bootleg that is that color. It's just everything else is white, and then this is the red. And since this is more white than the other one, it would work even better. But I started thinking, what if I gave this guy both of the weapons, and then you could have like the backpack on both sides, which I think would look pretty cool. Or I could have two Buster Swords. But now that the colors are just slightly off, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. I can't help it. Like, it shouldn't bug me because it's such a minute difference, but it's going to bug me. So I think I might just keep them separate and paint this one. Once again, the quality of the weapons is pretty much the same, and the plastic on both, and the tightness, like I didn't even talk about the actual tightness on the joints, are pretty good on the Gao Gao one. Now, I didn't do this on purpose, but I'm showing that's a sticker on the one side, and that's with the clear on top, so you can definitely see how dull it is. I don't know what happened to that piece. It was in there, and when I went to sandwich it together, it disappeared, and I can't find it, so it's kind of annoying. But another reason, actually, and as I said, everything else is still tight, but another reason I was thinking about giving both of the weapons to the JMS is because I wanted to take the backpack off. And since I have this extra strike freedom with no head, what if I took the backpack? And I was thinking, it's probably the exact same peg connector, at least it looks like it. And what do you know? It is the exact same. And here's what I was talking about with the JMS. This looks pretty cool, I think, with both of these gun bits attached to the back. This one's not attached because I lost one of the little teeny connectors that go in there. One thing to mention, the backpack for the JMS version goes together rather loosely. The one on the Gao Gao extremely tight, so I might switch them around and put them onto that if I'm going to keep the wings like this with the strike freedom, because it doesn't need the other backpack. I think that's an interesting idea. All I have to do is repaint the backpack here. I mean, even the blue is pretty close to what's on here. It's not blue, it's like a charcoal, but it's close. I could just paint the little bits here, and then it would be maybe, I mean, I guess I could just paint it purple to match the eyes. I don't know. I'll think of something. But I think it's nice to have something a little different, because I have 3 now, so I don't technically need 2 of these that are identical, even though they're slightly different. But if you're only going to get one, I try to get the one that's JMS. JMS is amazing. It has been. Every single kit I've built of them is either on par or even a little better because it comes with extra stuff. Gao Gao is just a like turd, pretty much, like in comparison anyways. This one's actually one of the better ones that I built from them, and which is hard to believe it is, but I'm pretty sure it is them just because of some of the quality of the plastic and the instructions it came with. I could be wrong, but I think it is. But still, yeah, try and get the JMS, but really, either one. This one has a few quality control problems, but still, both decent.